Hello everybody, I just wanted to do a video today about something I recently purchased, and it's not necessarily this laptop, which I did actually just purchase this laptop about maybe 3 weeks ago, and I absolutely love it. I'll just give you a really quick rundown on it. It's a Dell i7567 gaming laptop. It's super fast, it's great. I've played some games on it so far, and everything runs flawlessly. It's definitely by far the fastest laptop I've ever owned, because this is the previous laptop that I used to own. This old thing over here that's actually recording my sound right now because I couldn't record it on this one because I'm going to be opening this thing up here in a minute. So basically, I replaced this old laptop over here, which is an HP, and I gotta say, this thing I've had for 10 years. I've used this thing every day for 10 years, and it has been flawless. The only problem is it's very slow compared to standards of today with, you know, new programs and new software, new games, everything. So it can't really run anything new. It's very outdated. So I went ahead and sprung for this thing, and I am absolutely happy with the purchase. But the only thing that I was kind of not comfortable with, not really scared about, but just a little apprehensive, was the hard drive space was kind of small. It was 256 gigabytes. However, it is solid state. So now that I've used solid state, I never want to use a regular. I will definitely never buy another computer with a regular hard drive in it, because solid state is by far your best choice because it is so fast. It's so quick on opening everything up. I can start this thing from being powered off to being on my desktop within about 10 seconds. So definitely solid state. If you have a choice, go with solid state. So anyway, I went ahead and went to Best Buy. I wanted to go ahead and add a second hard drive because you do have the option with this computer, and I went ahead and purchased this, which is the SanDisk SSD Plus, 240 gigabytes, and I've already taken it out. This is it. I want to say I paid about, I think this was on sale. I got this last week, and this was on sale for maybe $70, I want to say, at Best Buy. And I actually had a coupon, or Best Buy rewards points, for $5. So after tax, it ended up being about maybe, I don't know, $70, around there. So let's go ahead and open up this thing and get this installed. So I've already unplugged, and you always want to ground yourself on something metal. All you need to do, there's one screw, which is actually right here. You're just going to unscrew that. Very simple. And it's not going to come out. It's just going to come up enough to where you can actually get underneath here and kind of just pry off the back. And all it is just plastic. That's it. So, alright, so we are into the laptop here. Now, this here is where you're going to be installing your new your new hard drive. I actually opened this about an hour ago just to kind of get in there and make sure everything's alright. This was taped, so the only difference between opening this brand new is this will have a piece of tape on it right here. I've already done that, taken that off. This is the connector that you're going to hook your laptop to, or I keep saying laptop. This is the connector you're going to hook your hard drive to, and this right here is the actual hard drive that comes pre-installed with your laptop. That's an M.2 hard drive, solid state. That's the 256 gigabyte one that has the operating system. That one I didn't want to mess with. So I went ahead and just got one of these. These are actually good. I mean, the good thing about this one, you can actually just go buy these anywhere at Best Buy, or if you have, I know they sell them like at Office Depot, places like that, Staples. These, however, these are a little different. I've never seen these in a store, and when I was looking online, the only place I could find them is online, Amazon, Newegg, Best Buy's website, stuff like that. So these are much more accessible. These are pretty much always in stock at Best Buy. So first thing you're going to look at is how you're going to put it in. The way I think I'm going to do it, you got to make it looks like I'm going to have to do it upside down. That's fine, because these only go in one way, and it's going to be going in like that, and I don't want this cord or this to be all tangled up. So alright, now that we know how that's going to fit, these two metal pieces here are the bracket that's going to hook to your hard drive, and then you're going to screw it back. You're going to have to unscrew these, screw them into the hard drive, and then screw the brackets back in to secure it. So I'll go ahead and get these out. Alright, once you've unscrewed them, you can take them out, and we'll see how we can put them onto the hard drive. Alright, we're gonna have to take, yeah, there's two settings you can use. You can either use the front or the back hole, just depends how much room you have in there. I'm gonna go ahead and use the back. Now, one thing you need to realize, the laptop does not come with screws to attach the bracket to the hard drive. You're going to have to locate 4 small screws like this. If you have any kind of old computer that you're not using anymore, I guarantee you can find these screws. I actually have an old laptop that I have had for years sitting in the closet that I don't use, and I actually just took these screws from it. I opened it up and just took these screws out. These were actually holding the door shut for different things on the back, like the battery and hard drive and stuff like that. I figured I'm never going to use it, so alright. Once you have your bracket set up, you can just set it on there and make sure that it's set, that you have it placed right, because you're gonna you just need to make sure you have enough room. Which I think we should be okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and attach this. That's just a matter of sliding it on. Alright, it's attached. Alright, now that you have it attached and plugged in, you're just going to screw the bracket back in. Alright, so the hard drive is secure, it's plugged in. All that you need to do now is just put your backing back on, which that's just a matter of snapping all the edges and everything back in, and then you'll just screw it back in. This is so much more convenient than, like, say, the old laptop that I have sitting here that has like 6 different screws. This is very convenient. I like this. So, alright, it's all back in, and we'll go ahead and get it started up again, and we'll be right back. Alright, so I have already started everything up, and I actually had to install something to capture the screen really quick, because this is, like I said, this is a new laptop. I didn't have any software like that installed yet, so I'm just using this cheap, free program here. Anyway, the first thing you want to do after you've installed it is go to your File Explorer, go to this PC, and this is the main C drive that came installed with the laptop. This is your basic one. And then this is the new one. So it's always going to be labeled as D unless you change it manually, and obviously there's nothing in there because it's brand new. But if it doesn't let you use it, but it's still showing up as being there, what you want to do is go to Disk Management. Alright, and this is your main drive. Don't touch that. You don't want to change that. This is the second drive that we have in there. Alright, what you'll need to do is get that set up, because you'll need to set the partition and format it, and at that point then you should be able to use it. And that's what I had to do, because it was showing up, but I wasn't able to use it. I wasn't like able to transfer files to it or anything. But everything's working now, and I'll just give you an example. I'm going to move this file here, has music in it. It's 1.83 gigabytes. I'm going to transfer it to the new hard drive, and there it goes. That's pretty good. So now that is in the new hard drive that we just installed. So yeah, I really recommend buying this thing. It's doing well so far. Everything seems to be working, and if you have any questions, you can go to the comments and leave them any questions, comments, whatever. I always try to read everything that's put in there and try to respond if I can. And I hope you all have a great weekend and a great day, and thanks for watching.